Now, welcome back. We're going to talk about the routines now. So, like I told you earlier, the routine is an executable code written in any of the programming languages, ladder logic, function block, sequential function charts, structured text. And just as we have the main routine here under station one, you're going to see that if you look closely, it's written in ladder logic, and then there is a number one subscript on it to indicate that that is the main routine. All right. So if you don't want to use ladder logic, you can go ahead and delete this, and I'll show you how to add a new routine. And for you to add a new routine, you need to come to the programs the program folder, or whatever you call it in your program, and then you right click, and then you go to add, and you add a new routine. So here, let's assume we want to call this routine, let's call it filling. This is a filling routine, and we want to use ladder diagram, for example. So we'll choose, and this program is in station one. This routine is happening at station one, for example. So we're going to click OK. All right, now it opens up the routine. So we are not programming anything yet in the meantime, so we'll just leave that. So let me add extra routines for this program at station one. So let me add the next routine will be this charge, and let's assume I want to use function block for that. Still at station one. I'm not going to open up the routine. I'm going to, all right. So now this charge has been added, and let's add another routine. Let's call this routine default routine tank filling fault. We want to use structured text, for example, still in program of station one. So we're going to click OK, and that will add. So if you realize here, we have 4 routines. The first one is the main routine. Second is discharge, written in function block. Third is filling in ladder logic. The fourth is tank filling fault. All right. So here I'm going to go ahead and delete the main routine. Okay. So I'm going to right click, and I will delete. So the wizard will pop up. Main routine is currently the main routine of station one. Delete the routine main station. Yes, always ensure to read all prompts that come to you. Now, to be able to set a routine right now, because we want our filling to actually be the main routine. So we'll right click, and then we will right click, and we'll go to properties. Right. Now come to our configuration, and our main routine here. If you're watching this, you see our main routine here. There is nothing there. So we're going to select. So like I said, my main routine, I want it to be filling. All right. And then the fault, I'm going to add the fault routine. I'm going to use the tank filling fault. So we click apply and OK. All right. So now that we have done that, you will see here that the filling routine has a number one subscript on it, and then if there is any fault routine, the fault routine will always be next before other routines follow. So I want you to get that, and that's just how routines work. So the main routine is a routine that executes first. It executes first when the program is launched, and the main routine can call up other routines, often called the subroutines or JSR, using very specific instructions. So like I said, the word like for the fault routine, it's user defined, and it often contains code that helps to identify a problem and take specific actions. That's why it's called a fault routine. So actually specifying a fault routine it's optional, it's not compulsory. So once you're done with all of your setups, you click OK. And remember, like I said, the icons beside the name of the routines, we have one beside filling, which indicates that is the main routine. Okay, and then the second one on the list will always be the fault routine. That is if you have created a fault routine. So it will always follow the main routine, and then other routines can follow. And then all other routines will be arranged in alphabetical order. Like if you notice the main routine and the fault routine. Main routine is F, the fault routine is T. Starts with T. And then the next routine, which is a discharge routine, starting with D. So any other routine that follows the discharge, the logic designer will automatically arrange them in alphabetical order. And also I want you to note that execution of each routine is controlled, by the codes in the routine. Execution of the program is controlled by the codes in the routine. Forgive me for that. So like for station 1, the execution of the filling routine controls the rest of the other routine. And the order of routines in the organizer has no bearing. For example, routines, the routine of station 1 and station 2. As far as you've set the main routine, everything, the logics organizer knows how to arrange everything, and everything will work out perfectly fine. Okay, so that is all we have for routines. And also I'm going to drop something else which has to do with the reuse of code, because the programs are actually isolated, so routines can easily be reused. For example, the filling routine can be used in another program in the same task. So it makes programming time fast, and you could also, to help it to, like you could use the standard copy and paste features to accomplish this. So guys, in this lesson, we've been able to learn how to create a task. We've been able to learn how to create a program. We've been able to know how to create a routine, and also we've been able to know how to adjust a program schedule. Thank you so much guys for watching, and please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so that when I have new content from about Allen-Bradley's products, maybe like this Logic Designer Studio5000 factory talk view, you'll be able to receive my videos, and we will all keep learning and keep building, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.